Alright, so today we're going to be tying up a Marabou Jig, and it's a pretty easy tie and a very versatile lure to have. You can use them for anything from panfish to salmon. So we're just going to get our thread started on our jig head here. You can pretty much use any size jig head, and just basically it's going to depend on what you're going to want to try to catch with it. And so you got a lot of flexibility here with this tie. So next we're going to come in with a piece of marabou that we've prepped up. So all we've done is just stripped off some of the fibers off the stem end, and we're going to tie that in. I like to tie mine in on the tip, so we're just going to get that. Going to work some of those other fibers back. Get ourselves a nice clean piece to tie off on. And then pull it back this way, and then just kind of doubling over like that just makes it a little bit more secure. So now we're just going to wrap this forward, and it's pretty easy. Just the only thing to watch out for is you don't tug on it too hard and break it off. But marabou is a very forgiving material when you're working with it like this, so you basically just kind of wrap over and fluff it back, and everything will come out for you. It doesn't have to, it's not like a real precision material that you're working with here. So we're gonna just continue to come on up here. Just keep wrapping that forward and fluffing it on back. If you find that it's getting really trapped in there, you can come in with your needle and kind of fluff stuff out again. So once we get up here, we're going to tie off. If you find it's fluffing back on you too much, you can wet your fingers down. Just hold it like that. And so I just pinch it there with my finger. Come over, get a little tie off there. Now we're going to come in here with a piece of shellapping for a collar, and you don't have to do a collar if you don't like one. So we've just basically same deal as we did with the marabou. We've just stripped this one down a little bit. So we're going to come in here, place that down, get that tied off, work that forward. If you kind of fluff your fibers out like that a little bit, it does kind of lay down a little bit nicer. So I'm actually going to grab this one with the hackle pliers. We're just going to spin this on up. Same deal, just kind of make a turn and then pull the fibers back. Yeah, jigs are really versatile lure to have. You can fish them just straight up. You can throw them underneath a float in a river. It can be really, real good setup for steelhead. They're pretty simple to tie. You have a lot of freedom of just the materials you can use and the color combos, and that you can kind of just make things to your liking. It's going to be a lot of fun. Like some stuff that you can't really find. So we get that how we like it. We're going to come in here, just bring the material forward, and then just bring your thread over the top of it. And then usually 2 to 3 wraps over the top is good enough to secure that, and then you can trim it. And then pull that all back, and then do a few more wraps on it just to get everything all nice and snug. Tag sticking up here, we'll trim off. There we go. Get that all nice and down. Now we'll hit it up with a 1/2 inch. And we'll finish. And then we can trim. Now we'll just hit it up with a little bit of super glue or head cement just to keep everything all in place. So pull those feathers back, just a little dab, and that'll do it. And there you are, completed Marabou jig.